Around 8 a.m. this morning, Matthew Hambrick woke up to what he thought was the sound of a dryer and the smell of bacon cooking. But as screams of a fire were heard from Jonathan Willis, he quickly became aware that he was sadly mistaken. For the town of Winterville, the Watermelon Festival offers the community an opportunity to mingle with their neighbors. I spoke with Jim Howard, our meteorologist, this morning, who said that we're looking at about 4 feet of storm surge, which is a drastic difference than what we saw during Hurricane Florence in 2018. You can buy a new outfit or weapon for your video game character without even leaving the house. And now imagine that kind of unsupervised power in the hands of your child. What's up, everyone? I'm here at the Orlando Health Fortress at Full Sail University, and we are officially 1 hour away from the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Whether you're driving a fuel-efficient vehicle, a pickup truck, or even a scooter, you are bound to feel the heavy gas prices weighing on your wallet every time you're at the pump. $100 million worth of damage. That's what the city of New Bern was left with following Hurricane Florence. But spirits are high here after businesses and residents were able to bounce back following the storm. The homeowner has been cooperative with rescue efforts, and according to Party Farms Animal Sanctuary, 16 animals have already been removed from the property. I'm joined by Brian Glessner and his wife Joel Lynn here for their second year as a vendor at the Winterville Watermelon Festival. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about your business? We have more breaking news for you just now into our newsroom surrounding the murder in Kinston we just told you about. A man here in the east is in custody following a shooting that left one woman injured. Kinston police say Christopher Gordon of Princeton is charged with attempted first-degree murder, first-degree burglary, stalking, and assault. Shortly after Deputy Edwards was let go, the district attorney dismissed the criminal charges against Thomas, as well as his aunt, who tried to intervene during Thomas's arrest, saying it was in the interests of justice. For the 5th time since 2019, Israelis were voting in national elections today, hoping to break the political deadlock that has paralyzed the country for the past 3.5 years. Although the cost of living is surging, Israeli-Palestinian tensions are boiling over. Residents of East Palestine, Ohio, are continuing to be outraged about the potential harmful aftermath of the train derailment that released hazardous chemicals. Efforts continue throughout the small community to test the air, water, and soil for any health risks. So far, state officials say there is no evidence of contaminants after more than 500 homes have been tested, and that residents who use municipal water do not have to drink bottled water. Governor Mike DeWine said the only contamination involves a waterway near the crash site, but says he is confident the damage is contained. 2 people are facing numerous charges in connection to a fight in a sports bar parking lot this week. This meeting between Biden and Xi Jinping is happening on the margins of the G20 summit. What all do we know about what they'll discuss? Russell, it seems like the talk of the town has been the lottery and Hurricane Nicole. Now, I didn't win the lottery, so I was a bit unlucky. Do you think we can get lucky with a good forecast? Early voting for the runoff mayoral election between New Bern Alderman Jeffrey Odom and former City Police Chief Toussaint Summers began on Thursday, and just as voting gets underway, the North Carolina Police Benevolent Association is declaring its support for Odom. Tickets are sold out for the ECU versus NC State game at noon today, and football fans are filling the streets of Greenville and bringing an energy the city hasn't seen in years. He works in their Amazon warehouse unit, and a lot of them just were focusing in on the fact that, yes, his brain does work a little bit differently, but never once has he said, oh, I can't do that, or I won't do that. He just uses that to his advantage. When it's a little bit nicer outside in the morning, I feel a lot more motivated to eat breakfast. I don't know about you. So
had some waffles this morning, didn't you?
Oh, I did. They were so good. My go-to breakfast when I come in here, especially because it's 2:30, I'm kind of craving something sweet, but also like I want it to be somewhat breakfast related, so chocolate chip waffles.
I got to go back and look at the tape, because when I said you had waffles, your face just lit up. Oh, yes, I did.
I love waffles.
Did have waffles this morning.
Friday will be 4 weeks, and I have not heard from or seen my son.
For Sonoma Jefferson, the last month has consisted of search parties and press conferences as she continues to look for her missing son, Khalil Jefferson, who was last seen along the Greenville Greenway. Jefferson has said that her son, a veteran, had left a note indicating that he may have intended to harm himself. It's something that resonated with one of the volunteers, a Marine veteran himself.
Feeling like that you're all alone and nowhere to turn, and you just get into a mindset that you're just low. And it's a low that you can't really describe, you know what I mean? And you feel there's only one way out.
And as Sonoma works to keep her spirits high, Greenville moms are banding together to make sure she knows she is loved and supported by the community her son was a part of.
No mother should have to deal with this. In addition, he is a vet. My fiance is here, my friend is here to support. We want to bring the soldier home. No soldier should be left behind.
Limited information is known about the last time Khalil was seen, but Sonoma Jefferson says she found her son's car parked at the Green Spring Park and his jackets, keys, and glasses in the Tar River. On their hands and knees, strangers, friends, and loved ones spent their time supporting Sonoma.
They're just doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They're taking time out of their day where they could be doing anything else. We're still in the holidays. New Year's is coming up, and people are taking time out of their day to come to help me to find my son.
And the search will continue on as Sonoma Jefferson says her hope is still alive for her son's return.